The road to Milford Sound is full of incredible scenery, but if you're short on time or not sure where to start with planning your journey, it helps to have a few must-do stops in mind. Hi, I'm Toby, owner and guide here at Luxe Tours. We're a locally owned, family-run Milford Sound tour operator based here in Te Anau and Queenstown. We've been doing hundreds of tours for a few years now, so we know a little bit about planning your journey to Milford Sound. So here are the top 3 stops to make along the Milford Road if you're planning a journey to Milford Sound this year. Mirror Lakes is a series of small ponds sitting beneath the Earl Mountains, and they actually formed after a major flood in the early 1970s. On a clear, still day, this place absolutely lives up to its name. The water becomes like glass, perfectly reflecting the mountains, forest and sky, which is why it's one of the most photographed spots along the Milford Road. This place is magnificent, rain or shine. Timing really matters here. If you can, aim to arrive between 9 and 10 AM. After that, the large tour buses start coming through and the boardwalk can get busy, especially in summer. The walk itself is easy, just a 400-metre loop on a flat boardwalk, and it takes about 10 minutes at a relaxed pace. And one last tip, there are a few different viewing platforms. If one's crowded, just keep walking to the next. Christie Falls, also called Falls Creek Falls, is about 87 kilometres from Te Anau, just past Marion Corner on the Milford Road. It's one of those waterfalls you almost drive straight past, but it's absolutely worth pulling over for. The falls drop around 15 metres right beside the road, where Falls Creek meets the Hollyford River. There's a small car park just over the bridge, and from there it's a very short walk to a footbridge that gives you the best view. One of the great things about Christie Falls is that it flows strongly all year round, even after dry spells. But after rain, it really comes to life. The volume ramps up dramatically and it becomes one of the most powerful and impressive waterfall stops along the Milford Road. It's named after John Christie, an early engineer and mountaineer who explored huge parts of Fiordland and who later worked on the construction of the Homer Tunnel. So there's a bit of local history tied into the stop as well. A top tip, if the footbridge is crowded, consider stopping here on your way back from Milford Sound instead. That flexibility can make a big difference. As you emerge from the darkness of the Homer Tunnel, heading towards Milford Sound, the Cleddau Valley opens up suddenly in front of you. The contrast between the enclosed tunnel and the wide, open valley leaves many travellers awestruck. The scale of this valley is hard to describe, especially when you realise that around 20,000 years ago, this entire valley was filled with glacier ice stretching all the way to the sea. The valley walls are steep and dramatic, and after rain, this area is often called the 100 Falls area, because waterfalls pour down from the rocks, making it one of the most spectacular places to be in wet weather. This is also a great spot for kea sightings. These curious alpine parrots often hang around the pullover bays and aren't shy about coming close. Just remember, don't feed them. And one important safety note, only ever stop in a designated pullover area. They're clearly marked, and it's really important to keep the road safe and flowing for everyone. So that's it. We hope that this has helped you to plan your journey along the Milford Road en route to Milford Sound. We'll see you in Milford soon.